Okay, so let's start our conversation. So since we are meeting very first time in a video call, so I'm very curious to know about yourself. So please introduce yourself first.
Okay. First of all, thank you, ma'am, to giving me such an opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Satya. I'm from Aurangabad, Bihar. I did graduation. Now I'm mastered. Now I'm doing master in English, and I'm fond of watching movies. This is my short info.
Okay, good to know about you. So may I introduce myself?
Of course.
Okay, thank you for that. So I am Naziya. I connected with you, Chinwada, city of Madhya Pradesh, about my qualifications. So I have also done master in English literature with a bachelor of education too. By profession, I am working as a tuition teacher and mother of two kids. And in my free time, I love to read books and watching some knowledge and learning new skills. And nowadays, I am working on my English fluency and communication skills. So I created my own YouTube channel too. There I upload video like conversation. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay. Good to know. Um, you are from Madhya Pradesh.
Right.
Okay. So Madhya Pradesh, which is Madhya Pradesh, for what is famous?
Which city? Okay, there are
Yeah.
so many cities are very famous. Likewise, Bhopal, Indore. There is these cities are so far from my home. I from Chinwada, as I said, and it is near. I think this is a nearby Nagpur. Nagpur at in Maharashtra, but it is not too much so far. Likewise, Bhopal or Indore. So yeah, and our city is also very beautiful and nice city, and Indore is a cleanest city of MP or India, I don't know, but Indore is a cleanest city.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I, I went to Madhya Pradesh and I saw that Madhya Pradesh is such an greenery place and there are a lot of trees there.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, and there is a some hills station also nearby my home, Tamia and Pachmadi. There is a beautiful hills here, waterfalls, and yeah, such a beautiful place. If you want to visit here in the summer, so you can see here is the how weather is very cool in the summer. So this is very nice place. I would suggest you please come here and enjoy weather from here.
Thank you, ma'am. If I will get time, then definitely I will come
Okay.
because I love to visit different places.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want to know, as why profession, what kind of work do you do?
Could you repeat, ma'am?
What you
Could you,
said?
could you
Yes,
repeat your?
I said what kind of work do you do for your livelihood?
Hmm. I have
Mhm.
my offline coaching in my areas in my district. There I teach.
Are you teacher?
Yes.
Okay, so you have your own institute or you are teaching somewhere?
No, I have my own institute.
Okay, so which subject do you teach?
There I teach math and English.
Okay, I think you have a good command in mathematics and English.
I
Okay.
have I have good command over grammar because mostly time I
Hmm.
teach competitive level students and
Okay.
they come here for enhance their grammatical yeah, topics because in the competition most of the questions are asked in grammar sector.
Okay, that's great. Good to know. And your wife also teaching there?
She is a government teacher.
Oh, that's great. And TGT or PRT or PGT?
Mm. She is PGT.
PGT. Okay, which is her subject?
I think botany.
What you said?
Botany.
Botany. Okay. Okay. I think she belong to a science background, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. That's good. Good to know. You are both are working. Your profession are same, and I think if you have a similar same profession, husband and wife, so you can understand each other. Very short manner because you can relate each and every aspect of your life. What kind of workload she has, and she can also understand what kind of activity my husband does every day. And if she want to do some take time and some effort, so take him because he knows about that, right?
Yeah. We have
Okay,
good
now as
mutual.
you said, you are pursuing your master in English literature. So why
Hmm.
why did you decided like that I have to go with the master in English literature, and what is the main purpose behind it?
Yeah. There are many purposes if I will tell, but the most purpose that's why I have taken English is that since birth I was very poor in English, and area from where I belong to,
Mm-hmm.
um, the background of English is so poor of the student, because we are not getting such an environment where we can enhance our English communication. Uh, there are many teachers, but they only teach English grammar, but they don't teach English language. And I think English
Hmm.
language both are different thing.
Hmm.
So we know what is tense, what is voice and noun, pronoun, etc. But we don't have good command over language. How
Hmm.
to use it, how to understand it, and how to write it. These
Hmm.
are the aspects which we should be master. But I was not, even I was not understanding a single sentence of English. I know that time I knew that what is tense and voice and any grammatical topics, but
Hmm.
I didn't have good command over language. That's why I have chosen it.
Okay, that's great. Good to know about that as you cleared your all the thought which have your mind and you cleared about that. Okay, if I know the about the grammar, if grammar, but I am not specific good speaker at English. If I will work over there, and definitely I will become very fluent speaker. And I agree with you, that is a language is a different part and grammar is also different. Some people want to speak English fluently, but they don't of aware about that how what kind of activity they should follow for improve themselves as a language. Okay, so I also stepped out for my comfort zone. Always be ready. That time I took admission for master, so that time my English was very horrible. So anyhow, I did it with the very good marks, and after that completed my master. I was aware. Still, I completed my master. Still, I am not able to speak English fluently. So I think people will ask me, "What is your qualification?" If I will say I have done master in English
Mhm.
literature, so definitely they will think about that. If she completed their master and particular language, so you must have to, she must speak English. But I wasn't that time. But anyhow, I came across so many activities, and now I am here. So yeah, it's happened with me because I had I cleared on my mind. Anyhow, I want to learn this language, and I understood one thing, that is this is a language. If I want to learn this, so I have to give effort for that. Practice. I have to take some practice.
Mm.
So without practice it will be not possible to anyone. So what is your experience, from them until now, about the
Okay.
learning language? Hmm.
Yeah. Up to 12th classes, I told you I was not good at speaking. I was good at grammar, but I was not
Hmm.
good at speaking because I was not practicing with anyone. I did many coaching classes, spoken English classes, But when I went there, they directly said that I start conversation in English. I start delivering a speech in English. But nothing came in our mind. Nothing came in my mind also. And I just left the coaching. Many coaching I left because of this. Because when I went there, they directly said that talk to in English and everything do in English. But I was not able. Then how can I do? Yes, that's why I left many coaching classes of a spoken. But when lockdown happened in our country, uh, the coaching which I joined, I made some friends for conversation practice, and we used to talk every day at least 20 to 30 minutes. I started talking. I took a lot of time to make sentences because first of all, I used to translating it into English because in my regional language Hindi, I used to translate Hindi to English. That's why I took much time to anyone. I was also thinking that what I am doing like
Mhm.
this, I can't talk with anyone. But within 3 or 4 months, I make fast translating, and I started talking with anyone fluently. But I'm not saying that uh, I I hope I would be using good sentences. I would be using correct sentences. I don't know, but yeah, I was using sentences fast, and I was talking with anyone fluently, and that was the time. And from that time, I used to practice daily, and now I'm talking. This is
Mhm.
the
Yes,
so.
I agree. Mm-hmm. I have seen people they just going to any coaching classes. They think after joining this institute, I will be fluent English speaker. So it is not true. As you said, this is your personal that is your personal experience about the coaching institute. I will always say my student also. I have also some student they want to speak English fluently like me. I said clearly, if you, I said to you, do your practice for every, I made a roadmap for them, 10 minutes every day. In an initial
Mm,
time, you should take the time, make your roadmap for learning this language. I said 10 minutes listening, 10 minutes speaking, 10 minutes reading, and 10 minutes writing. This is your four parameter for learning this language. Anyhow, you should do, since the morning and until the late night you can do what which time you can comfortable about that you can do, but and every day you should do this kind of practice. And apart for that I am teaching here, and with which kind of difficulty you have you can ask me, and I will
mm,
help you. And I am teaching them some sentences, our regional language Hindi to English, because in a initial time I think it is more important. If you say like, okay, I will give you some topic, speak something over there, so they will. I think most of the people, 80% people, not speak
not
something about particular topic, because in initial time, because this is our not a mother tongue. Okay, we are not getting the environment. Only one reason. So if you teach in a Hindi to English like that, some sentence structure, so they can aware. Okay, this kind of a sentence, how to say in English, some vocabulary, basic word of English, so that can
mm,
slowly and gradually that word fix on your mind and it's become your sentence. So within a 1 week you can able to speak something for some any particular topic, right? So
mm,
in this way you can do your practice. And if you are thinking, okay, I joined this that institute, still I'm not able to speak, and they makes us like they doing some fraud, so I am not like that agree with those students, those think about that. There is no
mm,
shortcut for learning English. You have to give your effort. Still I am doing lots of effort. I am also thinking on myself, because I want to be fluent and advanced level speaker. So anyhow, what kind of activity I have to do, and I am making lots of mistake, lots of, I want to use new words and like that. So sometime I face so many difficulties while learning this language. So this is a natural process. And
mm,
if you are not facing the some problem anywhere, right? Anywhere, it's
mm,
for example, we are learning this language or we are not facing some problem here. So I think there is no, improvement will be for you, right?
mm.
You will
Yeah,
be stay there. What is your level? Okay, sit down there, and this is your level. Stay calm and enjoy it. I think if you feel uncomfortable and you have a question about your learning process, I have to work here. I have to work. I am not good at there. So I think you are aware of your mistake. So if
mm.
you know about your mistake, so definitely you can improve because you know and search something for that particular mistake, and definitely you will achieve.
Yeah, of course, I agree with you, man. Yeah,
Hmm.
it has. When we start learning this language, we have to do translation because this is not our mother tongue. This is not our native language, and
Hmm.
we all are player of this game because
Yeah,
I think, yeah, sometimes I also feel sometimes hesitation when I talk with my senior people because yeah, it happens. But when I talk with juniors, I don't feel any hesitation. But when I talk with seniors, I feel sometimes hesitation at first time. But when I habituated to that person, I don't feel. So I think it
yeah.
happens with.
Yeah, I agree. And I before in initial time I had a fear about that, as you shared with me how I can talk with any particular mentor and teacher. The having a good level of speaking. Whenever I found someone they speak better than me, so that time I lose my whole confidence and I feel very nervous and likewise I defeated by them. So I thought that time, but after slowly and gradually I started my practicing with the normal people, and sometime I don't have aware about that the particular person. I want to share with you one incident. I have
Hmm,
WhatsApp group, right? So there is a female WhatsApp group. So we do some practicing like or in a audio call. Okay. So there is a famous YouTuber also is there. She is very famous and like that, and she's speaking very well manner. So I didn't aware of that. I am talking with her. So I started my talking and I joined the group. That was a group conversation that time that going on. So I don't know where she was a like she gave their introduction, then I joined that group. Okay, that then I group conversation. So I started, okay, I am Nazia, and I started a particular topic were discussion over there. I spoke very well manner, all each and every aspect of what kind of thought I had. I spoke very clearly and naturally. After
hmm,
I take a time, she said, "Okay, Nazia, you are nice. You perform very well." I said, "I don't know." I talked for 3 or 2 minutes, okay, for her, and then I realized, "Sorry, ma'am, I don't have aware. What is your name? Please introduce yourself." She said, I am Manju Misra." I said, "Oh my God, I am talking with Manju, ma'am. I am very big fan of you, ma'am. You're speaking very well. I don't have aware about that."
hmm,
So that time I realized myself, if you know the ability of the person, that is a normal phobia, I think. That is not, I am only not facing every person likewise me. So
hmm,
that day I realized myself, no, it's happened. She said, "Why are you thinking like that?" So I said, "Ma'am, you are, I everyone know what is your level of speaking, and I am totally beginner here." She said, "No, you are not beginner, you perform very nice." So it's happened.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I want to know
Mhm.
one thing, that is after becoming prominent speaker in this language, what is your plan for that?
Okay. Right now, I have not thought any plan, and I have not made any plan. But I think that when I will be fluent and I will be prominent in this language,
Mhm.
then I'll prepare for NET exam, and I want to be
Okay.
lecturer, a professor in future.
Mhm.
Because area from I belong to, there are many weak students, and that's the reason is that the teacher of area. This area is not good enough to teach them, you can say, properly and conceptually. Uh, right now, they are also using grammatical rules and some old version concept to teach the student.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the word from dictionary and like this, and use using rule for make sentences, yeah, using rule for learning list. So I don't think that this is good for learning any language, because the language which we know, Hindi, we have not studied any grammar rules, and we have not studied more vocabularies, but we are using this language and we are comfortable to speak in it. So I think English, yeah, learned as Hindi. So I think I'll research for it and I will. Uh, I want to in abroad to enhance my English knowledge, enhance my English overall. So when I will get opportunity, then I will go abroad out of this country, native country where English is spoken.